Hello, I'm Gerald, founder of PT Technology Tujuh Asia. Our company focuses on artificial intelligence, natural language processing, especially for Indonesia, and also natural language understanding. So in this video, we would like to make a demo for the scenario of CRM BPN or Badan Pertanahan Nasional, where BPN wish to provide services to all its customers, whether they can access data, sensitive data, informations, and also this platform actually can be also implemented with the similar platforms like booking uh, of tickets, appointments, and many others. So basically, this platform is customizable for almost many areas, including call centers and customer relationship management. So what we are going to show you here is how the artificial intelligence in this chatbot will make the communication between the client or company to its customers is more relevant. And we can show it here how the machine can understand uh, your requests of data, of information, or many others that we can develop. So if you look at this, let's just start.
Halo, selamat datang di layanan terpusat Badan Pertanahan Nasional.
So this one we can use for the AI chatbot or voice, where for the voice we can use the telecommunication platform like Nexmo or a similar platform like that. So people just can call and the machines will answer all the call. And in this scenario, we will use the dynamic data where this platform actually will be connected to by API to the server of the client. So if we look at this data, so basically this data that will be provided to the customers. So if you look at it, that this is a number of certificate as the basis for all the other information. So we're going to see, because there's going to be a lot of information. This is a dynamic data that can be accessed by customers and provided by the machines with a very high security and very online basis, where for call center it is going to be difficult to provide such services because of the sensitivity of the data and many other things. So let's see, normally when we start conversation we're going to say selamat siang, Mbak. So that's, if you feel that the response, oh, hold on a second, let's see the response.
Halo, kami BPN siap membantu Anda.
Yes, the response maybe is not as quick as we expected, because our server actually located outside of Indonesia, and also there is a internet, depends on the internet as well, how the response will come to us. But let's see, I think the response is quite good. They are asking something like that. And we're gonna ask about the land certificate. Saya mau tanya tentang sertifikat tanah, Mbak. So, let's see.
Iya baik, boleh kami tahu nomor sertifikat tanah yang ingin ditanyakan?
So let's see that the certificate, the land certificate we're gonna choose is first is here. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna see. Ya, nomor sertifikatnya nomor 902024100539. So this is a long number and we're gonna see.
Nomor sertifikat tersebut terdaftar. Apakah Anda membutuhkan informasi tambahan sehubungan dengan sertifikat tersebut?
Yes, we train the machine to understand. Once you ask about certificate number and you want to ask any related data with regard to this certificate number, and they can answer it unless you change the number of the certificate, then they will also change the context. So in this context we can ask maybe the land size. Saya boleh tahu luas tanahnya, Mbak? So they will understand.
Sebidang tanah 90320410053 adalah 54 meter persegi.
So we're gonna see from the file here, okay, this is the number of certificate, and yes, 54, this is the land size. Yes, 54, which is correct. So the machine read it very carefully, or accuracy is quite high. So we're gonna ask about what years, or maybe we can ask the location first. Lokasi tanahnya di mana ya, Mbak? Of course, you can ask with different variation of questions and they will understand it.
Lokasi nomor sertifikat ada di Kota Grogol, Petamburan, dan Tanjung Duren Selatan.
So look at that, they understand it. And how if, for example, in the phone, we forgot about the previous information, and we would like to ask again the previous information. We can ask them like here. Mbak bisa diulangi lagi luas tanahnya. So sometimes, okay.
Sebidang tanah 90320410053 adalah 54 meter persegi.
If you look at this, they are exactly the same, right? So they can understand when we ask them to repeat it, the previous questions. So we're gonna ask now about something, other certificate maybe, or we can ask them about how they can wait for us. Tunggu sebentar ya, Mbak. So maybe you have something to do, if you use the voice and you ask them to wait.
Baik, saya akan menunggu Anda.
Okay, they wait, and I'm going to ask. Let's just continue again.
Baik, apakah masih ada yang ingin ditanya? Maaf, apakah Anda bertanya tentang hal lain?
Yes, I try to interrupt it, and then they come up with that questions. Iya, Mbak, saya mau tanya sertifikat lainnya.
Tentu saja, boleh kami tahu nomor sertifikat tersebut?
Alright, we're gonna see another certificate numbers here. So we're gonna see something somewhere which is not the same.
Tentu saja, boleh kami tahu nomor sertifikat tersebut?
Okay, because we interrupt it, so they answer back again. Yes, if you look at it, they answer back again. And let's see about this one here. Okay, so the location is different, just to make it different a little bit. So we're gonna ask them about this. Ya Mbak, nomor sertifikatnya 9030130151. This is a long number. So sometimes because of the internet connections, it may receive by the machine is a different number. But of course, for the implementation, the servers will be localized. It will be placed in
Nomor
local.
sertifikat tersebut terdaftar. Apakah Anda membutuhkan informasi tambahan sehubungan dengan sertifikat tersebut?
Yes, I think the answer is correct. So we're gonna ask again. Saya boleh tahu lokasi tanahnya? So you can ask another questions with another type of questions, but they understand what is the point of it.
Nomor sertifikat berada Grogol Petamburan dan Grogol.
Yes, if you look at it here, let's go and see. Yes, that's correct. They are here in Grogol, right? It's different from the other one. Okay, what if, for example, when the machine, we ask something else that it is not relevant anything. In this kind, maybe I'm going to ask about Luna Maya here. Luna Maya pergi ke Jakarta siang ini. So, I don't know whether the machine can understand it, but of course they can identify that this is not something.
Halo, kami BPN siap membantu
So
Anda.
they go back something that if it is not relevant, and then they go back like again that to remind us this is a BPN. But what if we ask another question which is irrelevant? Jakarta kemarin banjir besar, Mbak. For something like that. And maybe we're gonna see what is the response of it.
Iya baik, boleh kami tahu nomor sertifikat tanah yang ingin ditanyakan?
Okay. I'm going to ask another irrelevant questions. Luna Maya makan sore, makan pagi kemarin, Mbak. So anything that you can ask, then we'll see how they responded.
Maaf, kami hanya bisa menjawab pertanyaan tentang BPN.
So if we keep irrelevant with the questions, then they will say, sorry, I can only answer the BPN. So they try to keep us on the relevant questions, but if we keep not being relevant, so we will be reminded that the machine can only answer it. So again, we still have this one number, for example, right? We've been asking them another questions, and then we're gonna ask them about how they can repeat again the information, that previous certificate that we asked, for example, like this. Tolong diulangi luas tanah dan lokasi tanahnya. So after we talk about something that irrelevant, and we're gonna ask the machine again, what is that what we have asked them before.
Untuk sertifikat 90320130151 lokasi adalah di Grogol Petamburan dan Grogol, luas persil adalah 81 meter persegi.
So they're still in the context to understand what we are talking about. We can talk about so many irrelevant things, and then they try to keep us on the relevant things. And when we ask again uh, to the machine to repeat the questions, they have answered it exactly the same. If you look at this one, where is the here Grogol, and here the Grogol, and then I asked another one is the the land size, which we haven't asked here. So this is how good it is, how convenient it is, the AI chatbot, and even we can interact with the AI chatbot with more flows. If you want to make more flows, like we ask, you know, registrations, names, and everything can be implemented here in the chatbots. That's why we focus on artificial intelligence natural language processing. And for this video, I think we're gonna end like we're gonna say thank you, of course. Terima kasih atas informasinya, Mbak. Yeah, we're gonna say thank you for the information.
Terima kasih atas kesediaannya menghubungi BPN.
That's it, all. So this again is a very powerful AI chatbot. It's more convenient. It can also be used for e-commerce. It can also be used for almost all CRM, and also for collections. For example, it will be more convenient if the machine is calling debtors, for example, and also if also we want to make the restructuring of the loan, you can reuse the machine. So the good thing about the machine is they can work like 24 hours, and it will be very, very effective and efficient. And please wait for another video, and thank you for listening us.